'cause I'm a bad bitch.
What's up, everyone? This is another episode of For the People in the Back podcast. I'm your host, Phoenix Diva, or you can call me Diva, and this is a podcast for the people who can never afford the first row, but always the standing section in the back. You are appreciated. So I hope you guys had a great week. We're finally in June, and I don't know about you, but I live in Texas, so the summer heat is definitely coming. And it always comes with a bunch of rain, so if my voice sounds kind of weird or I'm kind of low energy, it's because of the allergies. I took some allergy medicine, but I am just going to try to push through this podcast the best of my abilities. I almost canceled tonight. Or this week's podcast, almost canceled it because I was like, I don't feel well, but I'm just like, I really, really want to talk about this. I really, really do. So here we are. This is why I'm recording this. And also, this is probably not going to be as long as the other one. So sorry about that. And this is probably just going to be like a one topic, one and done thing. That's really my intention. So today's episode is going to be different than the others. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the verdict has come in for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And Johnny Depp, clean sweep. He got everything. They gave Amber one thing regarding the lawyer, but Johnny got everything else, but Amber got her one thing. And the reactions have completely been unhinged. Now, I was thinking that was going to be unhinged. I assumed it was going to be unhinged to some sort of level, but it has really gotten out of control. Like, I don't want to comment on everything because there's a lot of fake news going on, so I don't really want to comment. I don't really want to say, I saw this and I saw that and yada, yada, yada. And by the time I'm editing this podcast, it turns out to be bullshit. Because I did find, for example, one form of bullshit. Someone took a screenshot from one of these apps. I don't know if it was Reddit. I forgot what it was. And they took the screenshot of someone doing a witch spell or some kind of witchcraft. And then someone took the picture of it on top of it saying, Johnny Depp is not going to live for 60 years. Kind of basically insinuating that someone was trying to do some kind of witchcraft against Johnny Depp. And the Umbrella guy quote tweeted it out saying that people are now doing witchcraft. I thought it was funny, but turned out to be, it was completely bogus and fake. So because of that, I don't really want to say what's out there because there's a lot of bullshit and rumors. But there is one thing in particular that I do want to talk about. And one of the reactions that I really am stunned by this reaction. So for the rest of this podcast, I just want to make it clear. I am speaking for myself. I am not speaking for a group of people. I am speaking for myself in my experience in life. No one else but me. I might say I've talked to other people and they had the similar experiences, but please understand this is my experience, this is my truth, and this is my opinion. I just really want to make that clear because I don't like hive-minded syndrome bullshit. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I'm not here for it. So a lot of you guys, and again, this is just my experience with it. For a lot of y'all, I am the one black female creator that you guys either know or you feel comfortable to ask me questions. And I'm okay with that. And I want y'all to ask me questions. I have been asked on podcasts with people that obviously aren't black to either get the black perspective or black woman perspective on things, which is fine. I'm glad to be that person. But again, I do not speak for all black people or all black women, but I am asked by people that, I'm sorry to say it, that are white. I get asked several times, hey Diva, is this racist? Hey Diva, what do you think about this? Hey Diva, is this right? Can somebody take this as a racial connotation? I get asked that. So every once in a while, I will be bombarded with something. and I'll be asked by multiple people about something that goes on that involves either black people or black women. And this week, I was bombarded with this article by The Root. Now, The Root, and I'm reading the top of the article, by the way, it's going to be in the description. I'm reading on top of it, it's saying, the blacker the content, the sweeter the juice. I believe this article, this news organization, or whatever this website is, I believe it is either targeted black people or it's black owned. I haven't really dived into it, but I believe this is supposed to be a black media source. So the title of this article, and it's written by Candace McDuffel, Amber Heard verdict sends a message to black women everywhere.
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong
did because you never apologized.
I got sent this article so many times. The first time it was sent to me, and I don't want to say people's names because, like, I'm not trying to be, like, obnoxious, but I do have what you would consider high, follow people or semi-famous internet people that, message me in my DMs on Twitter, and I don't want to reveal who they are because I just think I just feel like the people that I speak to in my DMs, I believe it should be private unless they give me permission or it's really not that big of a deal. But most of the time I don't really speak about who's in my DMs. So one person in my DMs sends me this. This person that sends me stuff, that sent me the article first, he always trolls me. He always sends me bullshit stuff, always making some kind of like borderline dad jokes, or like they're funny, but it's like borderline dad jokes, kind of cheesy, corny, but like that's his shtick, right? So him being the troll guy, like he even like sent me last weekend saying like, oh, the verdict came in and Johnny Depp has to pay everything. Like, so this guy's a huge troll, like a huge troll. So he sends me this article, and I didn't read it said The Root. I thought it said The Onion. I think The Onion's font is in green, and The Root's font is in green. So I thought it was The Onion at first because, I'm sorry, this is the most ridiculous title I've ever heard of in my life. Amber Heard verdict sends a message to black women everywhere. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I honestly thought it was a joke. Then somebody else sends it to me, and then I go on I can't remember if someone else did send it to me, and then on my Discord, I saw it again. I do have a Discord. If you guys want to be part of my community that I'm building, link is in the description. Just click that link tree, and it will tell you where everything about me is, if you did not know that. So, more than welcome to join the party. Click the link in the description. Because we have good conversations in my Discord, I feel like. So, I'm in my Discord, and someone puts the article in my Discord, and it's someone that I know that does not troll. And I asked him, I'm like, okay, this is like the third or fourth time I've seen this. Like, what's going on here? Is this real? Like, is this like a troll? Is this real? And they're like, no, this is 100% real. And then I clicked the link. I didn't read it because, to be honest with you, I didn't read it because I wanted to read it with y'all. I wanted y'all to get a live reaction to this. So I click the link and I'm like, oh my God, this shit is absolutely real. Like, someone actually wrote, Amber Heard verdict sends a message to black women everywhere. And I was absolutely floored. Absolutely floored. And we will read the article. We will read it. But like, before we read the article, and I might be like having egg in my face right now. Like, what I'm saying right now might not even apply. And I got clickbaited, which is fine. Which this could be a nice social experiment of, read the context of an article before, passing judgment. But the reason why this article completely infuriated me, because I feel like this case had nothing to do with black people or race. Nothing at all. At first, it had nothing to do with politics. Idiots made it about politics, which I have no idea why, because I have people that are left-leaning and right-leaning Johnny Depp's side. And I don't even think Johnny Depp is right-leaning, to be honest with you. I think he said some very colorful things about the Republicans in the past. Might be wrong, but okay. So, clearly, in my mind, this was not a political issue. To me, it wasn't at first. It did become, because in my opinion, due to Amber Heard's PR team and putting in that bullshit, putting in that work for us to, make her a victim, which in my opinion, she wasn't a victim. So this trial, like I was saying, I don't feel like it was race or political. It did become political, but it strictly did not involve race until I saw this fucking article. Because like I said, up until this point, it was a white woman, a multimillionaire white woman versus a multimillionaire white man. No black people were involved. Not at all. Like, I don't even think they interviewed a black person. I don't even think a black person was even, on the stand. Like, if I'm wrong, please send me a black person. I did see Hispanics, and I did see, ambiguous, girl, I don't know. But I did not see any flat-out black people in that motherfucker. Was anybody in the jury black? I'm just saying, I don't recall seeing anybody black in this. Nothing. So all of a sudden, here we are, after the fucking verdict, the day after, because I think the verdict came out Tuesday. Tuesday the verdict came out, I believe. So the day after the verdict, I see this bullshit Amber Heard verdict sends a message to black women everywhere. Why are you dragging us in shit we have nothing to motherfucking do with? Y'all do not want this. Y'all do not want a conversation regarding black women and white women. Feelings will get hurt about our history. If you want to start, go watch The fucking Help. So white women with blonde hair and green eyes, go watch The Help, then try to come back over here and think again if you should involve us in bullshit that got nothing to do with us. And you can also Google Emmett Till too, if you really want to be greasy about it. But I'll be nice and just say, go look at The Help. Because for whatever motherfucking reason, motherfucking white women, not all, but some of y'all just think the white man did all that bullshit to black people. It was all the white men that were treating black people like shit. It was all the white man. No, bitches, you were in that shit too. So like I fucking said, this article is bold as fuck to try to bring black women in this. I'm just saying, by the way, I do have white viewers and I do have friends that are white, and I am not referring to y'all. I'm cool with y'all. But you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about. And I'll leave it there, because I have white people, white women, directly telling me that they're fucking embarrassed. Let's read this article. Don't think this article is long. Let me see. If you hear paper clinking, I'm moving the pages because I'm old school. I print my shit. Okay, here we go. And this is by Candace McDuffie. Or Duffel. Anyways, links in the description. On Wednesday, a journey... Oh, it was a Wednesday? Oh, yeah, it was a Wednesday when this happened because the jury was off Monday because of Memorial Day. Sorry, you guys. It was Wednesday. Sorry, it was Wednesday when the verdict came out. So they put this bullshit out the same day the verdict came out. Excuse me for that. On Wednesday, a jury in Virginia decided that actor Johnny Depp has been defamed by ex-wife Amber Heard in her 2018 op-ed published by the Washington Post. Depp was awarded $15 million compensatory and punitive damages, but could only legally receive up to $10.35 million. Okay. So far, it's factual. Heard did win one claim in the case and received $2 million. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. Heard said in a statement shortly after the verdict was announced. What evidence, you dumb bitch? You've changed your story several times and you literally said, I can't remember what happened to me because of my trauma. So at this point, bitch, she went on stand and said, I can't remember what happened to me because of my trauma. Makes me think that, bitch, you might not know what the fuck happened. You don't even know what the fuck happened to you. But okay. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when women who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. She elaborated. If the mistreat... Okay, so this is like... So that was the end of her quote. So this is what the author is saying. And I'm going to read this out loud because I'm stunned. If the mistreatment of a wealthy, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white actress is ridiculed by the world, what does that mean for black women? Not a fucking goddamn thing. First off, her eyes looked green to me, but if you want to say it's blue, that's fine. Semantics. Not a motherfucking thing. Because you want to know why, Candace? You want to know why it doesn't affect us? Because that bitch has lied throughout this whole time, has got TMZ, sold shit to TMZ, told TMZ to come to the courthouse to take pictures of her, basically set up chess pieces to destroy Johnny Depp. Okay? And the only reason why this bitch was brought down to her knees is because of recorded audio of her admitting to doing it and us seeing the physical pictures of what happened to Johnny Depp and several other people saying the bitch did it that were also women that said they fucking did it. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Candace. I don't know why you think that a blonde-haired, green-eyed, I don't give a fuck bitch who is a multimillionaire, who has had the privilege to kick her ex-husband's ass and get a $15 million settlement when black women, we can barely have fathers for our children. So please do not ever in your life put a black woman next to a white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes or green eyes. No. We are nowhere near sitting at that table. Are we kind of close to that table? Yes. Now, the reason why I'm doing this tone and talking this way, because Candace, you are a dumb bitch for actually writing out that sentence.
Shut up! That is so stupid!
I'm going to finish it. It ain't long. For 6 weeks, Heard testified how Depp not only sexually abused her, but also physically assaulted her throughout their relationship. She claimed that he headbutted her as well as punched her and dragged her around by her hair. Heard maintains that everything she wrote in the op-ed entitled I Spoke Up Against Sexual Violence and Faced Our Culture's Wrath That Has Changed was true. Depp denied all allegations of the abuse. So, Candace, so I guess we just have different vision, but Amber Heard took pictures of absolutely everything, but did not take a picture of the bottle that she was, trigger warning, raped by. Okay? Also, she said she was bleeding all over the place, and there was no blood on the floor of this vaginal bleeding. And she did ballet the next day. And she didn't go to the hospital, which she should have gone to the hospital if she was brutally raped vaginally by a alcoholic bottle that she doesn't even know what it looks like. Also, her showing her hair pulling damage. I need you, Candace, to Google what it looks like when your hair is actually pulled. And also, with my claim about Amber Heard getting vaginally raped her story, okay, and she does ballet the next day, I can say this for myself and not for other women. I will speak for myself. Day 1 of my period, I ain't doing shit but taking a Midol and praying to God that this day will pass. Some days I have a fucking heat towel on my stomach because I'm in so much goddamn pain. And that's from a period. A menstrual cycle. Whew, this sentence is going to be hard for me to read. Oh my God. I'm going to do it though. This is difficult. For black women who do not have whiteness or fame or money to protect them, Heard's words of the verdict as a setback rings especially true. So you're saying that Amber Heard should get away with what she did because of white privilege? So that white privilege, white women should continue to lie? Is that what you're saying? You're saying because she is white and she has European features that she is allowed to physically and emotionally and mentally abuse a person because she's a white woman? Whether you believe her or not, the way the world treated Heard was downright cruel and uncalled for. You're delusional. Are you sure it doesn't say Candace Owens? In the front? No, it doesn't say Candace Owens. It says Candace McDuffie. I know Candace Owens is sitting back saying like, ha ha, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I didn't say some coon shit. That's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Not only were her bruises placed under a microscope by forensic experts during the trial, social media joined in on the skepticism. So, yeah, I don't know if you know about police cases or things like that, but like if someone's been physically assaulted, police officers come in and they take evidence and pictures of the assault, their face, the room, and everything. So I don't know what world you live in, Candace, but like that's actually really normal to do, is to, when you are taking evidence of a physical assault, yeah, you zoom in and things like that. I'm not going to name other celebrities who have had to have their pictures taken for evidence because it's insensitive. But you could just go Google it yourself. They're really, really zoomed in. So Heard was turned in everything from memes to morals mocking the validity of her abuse. I believe people from Amber's side or the fans of Amber's were doing the same thing to Johnny Depp. So you're kind of being hypocritical. Some even believe Depp when he said that she was the aggressor in the relationship. Yeah, there was audio tape. If all of Heard's privilege couldn't protect... Here we go! What the fuck did I say? If all of Heard's privilege couldn't protect her from such viciousness, black women, like always, remain even more vulnerable. Here it is. Here the fuck it is. I literally said that this is what this bitch was saying. That Amber should have got away with that shit because of white privilege. I literally fucking said that. This is insane. Candace, why are you so obsessed of the position of where the white woman is? You have a job. You're a writer. Why are you so focused on the white woman? Why? After they let the black woman down at the women's right movement, after it was said and done, white women abandoned the black women. At that moment in time, black women was like, you know what? We're strong. We're going to get through this and we're going to pave our own way. And we did that shit. Period. Poo. But here you are, Candace, so obsessed and focused on what the white woman's doing. Bitch, who gives a fuck what she's doing? Who cares? You literally just said what I thought you were going to say, or what your point was, is that Amber should have got away with abusing Johnny Depp due to white woman privilege. That is disgusting. Disgusting. As we see from Tina Turner to Rihanna, from Megan Thee Stallion to the dozens of young black women R. Kelly abused, our pain becomes punchlines and our humanity is invalidated. I don't really recall the Rihanna punchlines. You're kind of fucking with history right now, and I'm gonna correct you with the Rihanna thing. And fuck you for bringing up Rihanna. Fuck you for that, Candace. When that whole shit went down, Chris lost everything and wasn't allowed to award shows for a while and lost a lot of sponsors, promotionals, and because of that, like, his career never went back to the way it was. Like, he is still being punished for the Rihanna incident. He is still being punished for it. So, no, Chris is still getting his because of that incident. So, fuck you for that. Tina Turner, don't really know. Megan Thee Stallion, go listen to my previous podcast about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not going to go through it again. I think it was episode 6. I think it was episode 6, and it was called Why You Always Lying. If you want to know about the Megan Thee Stallion thing, please go to episode 6 of my podcast. And to the dozens of young black women R. Kelly abused, the R. Kelly thing, yeah, I do agree that the ball was dropped with the R. Kelly thing. You can have that one. I can't speak on Tina Turner, but Rihanna, fuck you. Megan Thee Stallion, everyone that's listening to this podcast or is listening to it on YouTube, please go listen to episode 6 about that. R. Kelly, you have a point. What happened to her is another vile reminder to women, particularly black women, that nothing can guarantee our safety. No, because Amber Heard is a multimillionaire and fucked Elon Musk, who is basically Tony Stark. And guess where she's sleeping? She's sleeping in a multi-million-dollar mansion with a baby that she was able to get a surrogate with because she wasn't able to have her own child. Amber is fine, boo. And Amber was given $15 million. She could have walked away. And then after getting the restraining order against him, she went and talked to him, begging for them to, like, fix things and apologizing for shit. So no, Amber is a lying, conniving cunt, and justice was served. You stupid bitch, Candace. Justice was fucking served. And for you to bring black women in this, God. But yeah, so it looks like that was the end of the article. I believe that was the end of the article. If it isn't, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the end of the article. By the way, the comment sections at the end of the article is fucking hilarious. They're dragging the fuck out of this Candace woman. Twitter went in on this Candace woman. This is... I just can't believe you wrote that. I really, really can't. I really, really can't. The root at this point in time... I no longer take your publication seriously anymore. I really, really don't. This is the most offensive trash I have read in a while, and to know that I believe Candace is a black woman. If you're not, it explains why you would write some stupid shit like that. But I'm going to heavily assume that you're a dumb black woman. So, I'm black. I can call you a dumb black woman. You know, privilege. Hi. This article to me is idolizing white women privilege in America. This is an idolization, and a sick idolization. It's very, very sick. It's very, very disgusting. I completely disagree with this article. I do not feel like Amber's lying, tired ass affects my life. When you actually get beat up, you can tell the story and not change it over and over and over again like Amber does. Because I have spoken to people that are survivors, they don't change their stories. Amber literally said, I keep on changing my stories because of my trauma. So no, for me, this whole thing is about me. I'm not talking for anybody else. I'm not talking for any black woman. I'm talking for me. For me, as a woman of color, as a black woman, a Black America in the United States, I would like to tell you and everybody else, I am fine. I am fine, and this lying dumb cunt does not impact my life. Okay? I am not scared. I am not concerned that this white woman was not able to use her privilege to lie on somebody. I'm not concerned. I am not concerned that, in my opinion, justice was served. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned that everybody is calling Amber Heard a lying cunt. I'm not concerned by that. Not at all. So that's all I have to say about this article. I didn't mean to get too deep with it, but I just really wanted to give y'all my thoughts about this article. Again, at the end of the day, this is just me. It's my opinion. I'm not speaking for every Black woman in the whole entire world. This is me. This is how I feel while recording in my closet. This is a me thing. Do not take this as, this is how all Black women feel. No, this is how I feel, and I'm recording this podcast to let y'all know that this article is offensive as fuck. What the fuck? God. I gotta go. I'm triggered. I gotta go. I'm gonna edit this, give it to y'all, and it is what it is. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.